Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I am here to talk to you about another magical thing. I did another version of this video and my face was in it and it looked rather unfortunate, so I'm taking my face back out of it, but I am here with you guys. I want to talk today about more magical things. We had talked about the abundance jar that I do, that I keep. It's right here, up here on my altar. And I encouraged some of you said that you were going to start that right away, so I was very excited for you. So the next thing I want to talk about, forgive these things if you can see this right here, it's just on a notebook, because what I want to talk about today are words and pictures. And when you hear me say words, you're like, words are not a magical thing, but they are. I promise that they are. I'm going to show you what I mean. I want to start by saying I've always been really aware of my words. I did go through a time, especially my youth, when I would just say things. I was a fan of self-deprecating humor because I'm an introvert, and it would sort of ingratiate me to the crowd of people that I was with if I could, like, put myself down and everybody laugh. I had to learn to stop doing that because it's damaging. It's damaging for my psyche, my self-esteem, and my subconscious was picking up on that, okay, and believing that that was true. For the longest time, I couldn't get to Paris. I had been when I was a kid and I wanted to go again, and I couldn't get back there, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Like, something would always go wrong. Like, if I had the money, I didn't have the, something. And I figured it out one day as I was saying it. I was talking to someone and saying, yeah, I would love to go to Paris, but I can't do the plane ride. I would have a panic attack. I can't be inside a plane for that long. Like, I just know myself, I'm not going to be able to handle it. And as it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I'm doing. I'm sabotaging myself. The universe, when I say I want to go to Paris, let's say the universe is like, okay, I'm working that up for you, getting it ready, gonna deliver it, rings the doorbell, and I'm like, but I'm terrified of the plane. Well, okay, so I basically just returned the package to the universe. So I have these lists, and I wanted to show them to you because these are very easy to do. You don't have to go buy anything for this. This is not some kind of weird spell work or anything like that. Not that I think spell work is weird. I'm just saying it's very easy. I have 3 pages out in front of me. I think by now I have like 5 or 6 of these, but I started these 2 or 3 years ago, and this is just my own idea of something that I wanted to try. So my papers are split up into 3 columns. Who am I? Where am I going? And what have I accomplished? Okay. And I didn't write down anything that was already true about my life. I only wrote down things that I wanted to be true in the future. So I am well dressed and put together because at the time I didn't feel that way about myself. I am a painter because that was something that I wanted to try, but I wasn't sure if I'd be good at it. I am a skier because I live in the South and we never have any snow. So the last time I went skiing, I was maybe 15 years old, first and last time. And that's something that I want to have in my life again. I'm a fundraiser. I run an 8-minute mile. I have this much money in the bank. I have a book contract. I went up in a hot air balloon. I just wrote down anything that sounded like, when I pictured my happiest and best and truest self, I asked myself, what does that look like? Well, it looks like somebody who has danced in a music video, for example. Y'all, I'm not a dancer, okay? But it's on my list because who knows? For where am I going? I wrote down things like Stonehenge because I really still want to go there. For me, very spiritual place. I'd like to go and see it. I wrote down this little town in France that there's a statue of my grandmother's cousin who was a doctor in the early 1900s, and he brought clean drinking water to that city. So there's a hospital named after him and everything. So I want to go there. I've never been there. I wrote down Ground Zero because, of course, because I'm American, I think every American should go there and honor that and learn about it. I want to go to a revivalist concert because I happen to love them a ton and I would like to see them play live. So whatever it is, I have London Pub, I have the Pyramids, I have a WWE match because my kids, I have 2 boys, would really like to go see wrestling. I think they'd really super enjoy it. And I don't know. These are all really big things and really small things, just all on the list. Especially the big crazy things. So like, I produced a movie. I have met the president I have learned how to take care of my own car because I don't know how to do any of that stuff currently. I've met an elephant. That did happen. That did happen. So some of the things that I thought were crazy, Hollywood Walk of Fame. Guys, I wrote this down in 2017. In 2018, yes? Yeah, 2018, a year after I wrote that down, I took my first trip across the country, went to LA, talked to some girls that I had never met before. They were part of this group that I was with, into going to the Walk of Fame, stood on the stars of some of the most incredible people. For me, one of those people was Kevin Costner. I love him so much. I can't have known a year before that happened that it was going to happen. I wrote down girls only vacation. At the time when I wrote this down, I didn't even have any close girlfriends that I could have vacationed with. Well, 2 years after I wrote this down, I went on the most amazing glamping trip with a really great group of girls, and we had a fun weekend. So if there are things that you want to do, if there are things you don't even know what they are, sit down and start to make a list. Who am I? Where am I going? And what have I accomplished? This is so motivating. It's so encouraging, but it's also programming. It's programming your subconscious mind. I used to look at this list every single day. Now I look at it maybe once a week. There's still a ton of stuff on here I have not accomplished, but I know that I'm on my way to it. So words are very powerful. So that's a way that I think you can all start today to set yourself up for success. Another thing that I wanted to show you, this is a frame that sits out on my desk. You may have seen it in older videos when I was doing my tarot readings out there. It's just a frame that I bought because I love the gold glitter. I printed out this picture of the moon. I think I got it from Instagram, and it says, "We are all stardust." And I see it every day, and I think it's just the most beautiful frame, and it's such a beautiful picture, and it's a great reminder that we're all connected and that we're all from something bigger and that we're all made of the same stuff. And when I get frustrated, when I get angry, when I get sad, when I'm overwhelmed, I can look at that and be reminded that nothing that's going on for me today is bigger than that, is bigger than the connection that I have to the whole, to the collective, to you guys, right? And it helps me to move through it and let it go. So don't underestimate the power of words and with surrounding yourself with positive words, okay? Stay away from gossip, stay away from hate speech. I wanted to bring this up in particular because I have people that get on here every day and tell me, you know, you're so hateful, this is hate speech, why do you, and you guys don't see those comments because I don't allow them to be on the channel, but I want to make very clear that I don't hate anyone, anyone at all, because I won't allow that in my life, okay? Hating another person is like drinking poison and waiting for that person to die. I believe the Buddha said that. Yeah, it's not something that I would ever engage in because I'm trying to elevate and raise up my vibration and raise up my life, okay? Really quickly about pictures, I wanted to suggest, if you haven't before, that you make a vision board. So I've got one of my older vision boards sitting here behind me. I'm going to move a little bit. Okay. Can you see? This one is from like 2 years ago, and I've got like how I wanted to dress is on there, living your best life, find yourself, high vibes, living the dream. I've got some home things on here. I've got a woman walking towards the mountains, and it says, "Where are you going?" to remind me that there's infinite potential. I actually have teeth on here because I wanted at the time, but we could not afford. I wanted at the time to get Invisalign and fix my teeth because I had braces when I was younger, and then I didn't take care of my teeth when they came off. I was able to do that. I did accomplish that. I've got a puppy on here because we want to have a dog one day. So I encourage you today, if you're not sure how to improve your life and you maybe don't have a lot of money at the moment, and you've done the abundance jar, I would try a list like this, or I would try a vision board, okay? Because again, this is subliminal messaging. This is subconscious programming for your mind. And it's really positive vibes to wake up and see these things in the morning and to see them when you go to bed at night. It will change your perception of yourself and what's possible for your life. Another thing I wanted to say that Tony Robbins taught me is that in your speech and in your language, try not to use words like I'm sick, I don't feel good, I'm no good at fill in the blank, I have a problem. I never use the word problem. You can say challenge, you can say obstacle, you can say interesting thing I need to figure out. Marie Forleo is another one. She says everything is figure outable. That's so true. Okay, change the way that you talk about yourself and see if you don't notice, first of all, that you feel better, and second of all, that things will start to change for you. Your perception will change, and then therefore your life will change. The Bible itself, guys, okay, for some reason my video cut off. I have no idea what just happened. But the Bible says, guys, the power of life and death are in the tongue, okay? I believe that with all of my heart. I believe that you create with your words. So if you say today, I am magnificent, I am a creator, I am all powerful, I can do anything I want to do in my life, the universe is going to meet you there. You are co-creating too with the universe. You're never out there alone. You have the universe, you have guides, you have angels. So know that everything you say, try to be aware of your speech. If you're not sure where to start with this stuff and you don't want to make a list, just try to listen to yourself today and listen to the things that you say about yourself in particular, or about other people, or about how you're feeling and things that you do or have done, or maybe you feel like you can't do. Okay? Surround yourself with pictures of positive things and words that are positive, and see if that doesn't make you feel different, because I think that it will. I think this is just a very easy, magical way to improve your life. Okay, guys, I think that's all I wanted to say. My mom used to say, garbage in, garbage out. I believe that that's true with all my heart. Careful about the music you listen to. Careful about the shows that you watch, especially now we're exposed to so much. Turn off the things. Turn off the radio. Turn off the TV. Turn off the YouTube. Be inside your head a little bit, okay? Because my husband says this, and I think it's so funny. Television is chewing gum for the mind. He does say that. And I think that that's true. If you always have something that's distracting you, or that's just allowing you really to not have to think, then you're never going to elevate yourself and get to a new level of consciousness, which some of us really, really want to do and get to, right? So if that's you and it's something that you want, try the list, try the vision board, try shutting some distractions out, try elevating your speech and see what happens. I will talk about my gratitude journal and my abundance journal next time. Unless you want me to talk about something else, let me know. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me chat about these things. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. That helps me. It helps me be seen on YouTube. Give me a comment below on what you want to see me talk about next. I love you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.